And we are live. Hello, hello. My name is Morello Kane. I am the brand ambassador of the Hair Debate, author of Seven Love Languages of Hair. And we have a beauty with us today, Curls by Ash. She is an influencer. She is someone that I tell you, when it comes to natural hair, she has learned it. Okay, so when it comes to, and as you see here, her hair is absolutely gorgeous. We're going to talk about going through the steps of transitioning a silk press into a wash and go. And so there are components which makes it very possible for you to have go through this transition with no damage whatsoever. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the steps. But first, let's talk to our girl Curls by Ash. Hello there, lady. How are you, beautiful?
Hello, how are you? I'm doing really good. Honestly, I'm really excited for the show tonight. So I'm excited to share some tips and tricks. And yeah.
Okay. So now let's talk about you for a second. Because right now, you're an influencer. You're doing some things right now on social media. So let's talk about that. So now, where are you at right now with the pandemic? Are you home, in school, or what's going on with you in your life?
So with the pandemic, unfortunately, I'm not traveling like I would like to, but I am working. I am working on my YouTube channel. I'm working on my Instagram, Curls by Ash, and just
Yeah.
working on staying sane inside the house, honestly.
Mhm.
Um, during this quarantine, I've been able to come up with content and really push myself to create this Curls by Ash page, which was created during the
Okay.
pandemic, just to kind of talk about my journey. So,
Okay, really now? You did all of this just during the pandemic?
yes, during the pandemic, the Instagram page was created just to document my journey because a lot of people would ask me, Ashley, how do you get your hair like that? Ashley, teach me, teach me. So I'm just like, you know what? It takes a lot to make a YouTube video. So
Yeah.
if I can just post here and there on Instagram and help
Mhm.
guide my followers, my friends, my family members on how I care for my hair,
Yes.
I would love to do that. So that's what I've been doing.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So now let's kind of talk about your hair and coming up, like, when did you start taking care of your hair?
Well, when I was in middle school, I would go to Miss Morale and she would care for my hair because guess what? I don't do my hair. I didn't do anything. If my hair was done, it was by Miss Morale and I was getting a silk press, okay? But as I got older and I was getting ready to transition from high school to college. My senior year of high school, I was thinking, I'm not going to have Miss Morale. I'm going to be 4 hours away. I'm going to need to
Mhm.
learn how to care for my hair. So that's when I really started to pick up the natural hair care and just learning new things about what products are right for me, what works, what doesn't. So really, it all started senior year for me. And then in
Okay.
college is when I really went and did it big. So
Okay, so now let me just say this. Your texture is somewhere like 3B, 3C. You're definitely in the 3 series, and you do have a couple of different textures, so now let me ask you this. Was it difficult to relate to and find your pattern when it came to these products for natural hair?
honestly, yes, it was a lot of trial and error.
Mhm.
I went to YouTube to learn new things and tried out different products. My mom, she would go to the natural hair show and pick me up a bunch of products so that throughout the year I can try what products work for me, figure it out. So it was a lot of
Mhm.
trial and error, and I was able to find out that my hair did not like heavy products. My hair like
Yes.
weight water based products. So
No, absolutely. Okay, so now let's talk about that.
mhm.
Because when it comes to, these natural hair products, you see a lot of information out there for the 4C world, and so you see a lot of information about that, and you see just natural on all of these products. So were you led to believe, like, okay, Did you ever think that, well, you know what, my hair is natural, I can use any of these products?
Definitely, I did think that. When I was going to the stores, looking, smelling, trying to figure out, okay, I think this will work for me. This would work, and I just started to realize that some products took to my hair very well, some products did not, and that's when I realized that I had low porosity hair, which is something that likes water-based products. It doesn't like heavy creams, heavy oils. It doesn't like things like that. Of course, on occasion, it's great, but
Mhm.
not something that you want to fully style with. So,
No, absolutely. So now, and I want to talk about that.
mhm,
What makes okay, so you discussed talked about the porosity.
mhm,
Okay, that's the ability of the hair being able to absorb moisture.
mhm.
So let's just talk about this. Now, your hair, that three series of hair, is not wiry at all. And if you can get it moisture balance earlier on, you are already at a head start. And so during that time period when you were in middle school, you were wearing your hair, you were wearing your hair straight. You liked that straight look. It was easy for you to maintain. So now how were you applying moisture to your hair at that time?
Honestly, I really wasn't. So I was just letting Miss Morale do her thing. I honestly did not know how to, straighten, do all of that great stuff because Miss Morale, she is great with the natural hair care.
Oh wow. Well, always wanted to keep it moisture balanced, always making sure, because we didn't have any issues. I didn't have any issues with you burning out your hair, because pretty much what I advised you to do, you did it.
Right.
But then like you said, you got in your senior year and you just soared with it. And so I was just truly excited about that, because a lot of individuals go to college and they lose, is like they don't know what products to buy, what products to use. And then with studying and the pressure and the stress, then the hair starts shedding and falling out. So you had a lot of your peers seeking you for advice.
Yes, definitely. And also, when I was in college, there was a lot of clubs and organizations. And one of the clubs and organizations that I did join was called Natural Sisters of VSU. So basically, it was an organization
Okay.
full of people who were interested in natural hair. And we would meet like once a month, talk about
Wow.
different products. And that's where I was able to find friends, discuss hair, and honestly just find a newfound love for caring for my hair and wanting to get rid of any heat damage that I did have, or
Yes.
starting to deep condition bi-weekly. So that was definitely a great organization that honestly helped me document my process as well a lot more. So,
Oh, that was excellent. I love that. I love that. So how big did the organization grow to?
well, it was a medium-sized organization. I would say that it was less than 100 people. Um,
Okay.
but we were really a tight knit family, honestly, and we did a lot of bonding sessions where we created hair masks with avocado and
Wow.
oils and stuff. So it was great. We learned about hair types, hair textures. So that was a really good organization where I did learn a lot in addition to what I had already known prior to going to college. So.
Okay, okay. So let's talk about transitioning today from you having the silk press. So now you had that service, we want to say what, a month ago.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So now, your hair was pretty much straight the whole time. Now, do you typically, when you go in transitioning back and from the silk press to your shampoo and go, your wash and go, do you typically wear your hair straightened for that period of time?
Yes, when I get my hair straightened, I don't straighten my hair often. Honestly, it's once or twice a year. Um,
Okay.
because that's when my hair grew the most, was when I wasn't applying as much heat to it. So when I do get my hair straightened, I try and make it last as long as possible.
Exactly.
Especially with being stuck in the house, it did last a lot longer. So I had my hair straight for a month, and when it was time to wash, you could kind of tell, because as soon as I got my hair straightened, my hair is moving, the body is just looking great, and you could tell when it starts to get weighed down and straight and flat, that it's time to wash. So that's what I did today, was wash my hair. And
Okay.
when I wash, I pre-poo. Pre-poo is applying, first I apply my spray bottle with water to get my hair to kind of curl back up and reactivate that. I apply my pre-poo and I put on a shower cap, and I let that sit for about
Okay.
15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. So before we dig into that, okay. So before we go into that, let me just say, because I want to explain to our viewers why, what was going on with your hair wearing it straight, and like the heaviness when you realize, okay, it needs to be shampooed. And so with this 3B series of hair is not as wiry. And so the natural oils from her scalp can actually will go from the roots of her hair to the ends. Okay, so her own natural oil. So she don't have to apply any oils to her hair or to the ends, because she secretes, her natural oils is getting all the way throughout her hair, which is very healthy. Okay. And so you've gone this entire month, because again, I want our viewers to understand the differences of when you need to apply moisture, having the silk press done versus when you do not. And if your hair is wiry, you will need to place some moisture on those ends, because the moisture, the sebum oil that is on your scalp, it will, with that wiry texture, the four series of hair, it will get there to the roots, but that's it. It's not going to get to the ends. And so because her hair is at 3B, is at 3 series of hair, then her natural oils gets to the ends. So now she is getting ready. You guys need to share this, because she is getting ready to go through her technique, which is including pre-pooing and all of that. And so I'm going to let you have the floor, Miss Curl by Ash, and go ahead and go through the steps once again. And what you're doing, you have one side of your hair that has no product on it whatsoever. Can you go ahead and please show us which side is what?
Okay, so I did just wash my hair not too long ago. So this side right here is nice and dry with all my product in it. And as you can see, my curls are really defined and everything is moving, and it's weighed down. So you can tell the difference that way because it has product in it. This side does not have any product in it. So this piece right here, I was able to tuck it, has no product in it. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is just running through the steps. I have my spray bottle here that I got at Sally's. It's a mister. I'm going to be using the Mane Choice leave-in conditioner. I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but the Mane Choice leave-in conditioner. It's also a conditioner and a co-wash, so you can use it for all of those things. It's a 3-in-1, which I love those types of products. The second product is a curl meat activator by Lotta Body. And the last product is the Camille Rose Curl Maker. So I do the LCG method as well as the LCO method. So the L would be the leave-in, the C would be the cream base, and I use a light cream that has the first ingredient of water. That's how I am able to tell if it may work for me or not. And the O would be the oil, but today we're going to do G, which is the gel, so that this hairstyle can last me a really, really long time. So this will probably last me, honestly, 2 weeks. I could go longer, but 2 weeks, and then I'll just do the process over again with the deep conditioning. So I'm just gonna go ahead and
Yes.
work on this section. I always get it mixed up, but work on this section
Okay.
here. So here's the section, and I'm going to apply my water mister. I like to make sure that my hair is extremely wet, not wet, but I guess moisturized, not dry, because I feel like the product penetrates better, especially at my root, because
Yes.
where you get a lot of the frizzing. So I focus on that. This looks pretty good, but I don't want to forget under here. So we're gonna get that really quickly.
Yes.
So there we go. It's easy to detangle now. So now we're gonna use our brush. This is a brush from the beauty supply store. It's like a Denman, but it's not a Denman. It's cheaper and it works the same. So
Mhm.
we have this here.
Oh, those curls are popping.
Thank you. And we're going to add a little bit of our leave-in. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. So that much.
Now, would you say that professional products are the potency of it? You don't have to use a lot.
You do not have to use a lot as long as it works for you. So if you're using a product that, like the cream, if my cream was not the first ingredient water, it probably wouldn't blend well into my hair, which would require me to think that I needed more, which I don't. And I like to detangle after every single one just to make sure that my hair is nice,
Yes.
not knotted. So the second one we're going to do is this light cream. Let's see if we can get it out here.
Oh, the curls are absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting this out here. So let's try a different way. Take the top off.
So, is this a formula that you guys talked about in the association?
Yes, we definitely talked about different hair types, different. A lot of this was kind of in when I was in college. So natural hair care, it probably still is in, but it was something that a lot of people were really interested in. So there we go. And I'm gonna brush through it again last time, and you could just really shake your hair to get your curls to do what they have to do. Now the last product will be the gel. I'm just gonna take a half of a square. You can't even see it. I use so little, that much. And we're just going to apply. I go root to ends to make
Yes.
sure that everything is covered here. And now I'm just gonna brush it the last time, and we should be good to go. It'll all blend together in due time. So that's it.
Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now can you let me ask you this. Do you ever see any inconsistencies with your curl? Like, can you tell that you have more than one curl pattern on your head?
Um, Definitely the front of my hair is looser than the back of my hair. So the back curls are tighter. I'm not sure if you could tell that much, but my back curls are tighter than
Uh,
front curls are. So the front, I would consider it to be the 3B. The back, I would consider to be the 3C, because I'm not like messing with it, brushing through the back as much as I am the front. So I feel like that's part of the reason why as well.
Exactly. But okay, so now, which is so important for you guys to understand, because you may have some individuals that will say, "Oh my God, is my curl pattern is looser in the front, so I have heat damage." versus the back, And so when did you realize, like, okay, no, I don't have heat damage. I do actually have two different textures. Did you learn that early on? Was that something that you learned, when you really got into the care of your hair?
That is something that I learned when I got into the care of my hair. When I had that time period where I wasn't applying heat on a regular basis, I can tell, like, I never did the big chop, so that wasn't really something that I had to do. So I could tell that my hair was kind of looser in the front than what it should have been. So from that time period where I wasn't applying heat, I just did the same regimens. I made sure to deep condition, if not bi-weekly, every month, because that really helped my curls. Like, as soon as I deep condition, my curls are back. Like nothing happened. I do it before I get my hair straightened, after I get my hair straightened, before protective style, after protective style. I think it's something that everyone should incorporate. I know that a lot of people like to co-wash. Shampooing works best for me because I like to get all of that dirt and everything out of my scalp and have my scalp clean and fresh. That's what I felt works best for me because I tried both, co-washing and shampooing. Natural hair is a lot of trying to figure out what works best for you and your hair type. So
absolutely. You know what? And that's what I try to get people to understand is that hair has personality, and so what works for someone else may not. What I've come to realize is that your hair love language is moisture. It loves it. And so as long as you're giving it what it loves, it will thrive. And so the deep conditioning that you were doing, was that moisture based or was it strength based?
It was a Jojoba Manoy deep conditioner. That's my number one. Eden Body Works, my favorite deep conditioner. So I feel like it was more nourishing than strengthening, to be honest. But I feel like it did a little bit of both. It was a good mixture. So yes.
Exactly. Well, when I tell you Curls by Ash, I thank you so much for sharing. Now, please tell our viewers information to continue to follow you with your beautiful self. And let me just say that you are such an inspiration to girls. I'm loving the fact that you saw in this industry a way that you have a voice and you were able to fit in. And so it is truly a blessing to have you as a part of this industry. And I love what you are doing, the confidence. I mean, you're beautiful and you know that you are, but you rocking it too. And so that is so inspiring to a lot of women, that can be intimidated to walk in their true beauty. So I so thank you for that. Who can come on camera with no makeup on? I'm just saying.
Thank you so much. And I'm so thankful for you caring for my hair, taking care of my hair, teaching me things, having me on the show today, just everything. So I am just thankful. So.
Oh, we will be bringing you back again. And again, this is our segment. Tell our viewers where they can connect with you at.
Okay, so let's start out with @Curls by Ash, which is my name, in the bottom left or right, whichever way it is for you. But Curls by Ash is my Instagram page, and on my Instagram page, in my bio, I do have the link to my YouTube, which I go by either my full name, Ashlee Holness, ASHLEE, last name HOLNESS, or it shows up as Dash of Ashley, which is dash DASHOF Ashlee ASHLEE. So I will be posting a YouTube video actually tonight at 8:15 with my hair, and we're doing an updated wash and go routine since everybody's been asking me. So you got it, updated routine 2021.
Okay, there you have it. Go and definitely check her out. Go and follow her. Again, my name is Morello Kane of the Hair Debate. This is the platform where we debunk, debate, and discover all things hair. Stay tuned with us. We'll be back with you March 1st. Another great interview. You want to definitely stay connected. Stay tuned, connect, and interact. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good night. Thank you, Ashley Love.
Bye.
Bye bye.